up the mountain, take 2. Let's get on the trail. I don't want to be a statistic. I get back to the ranger station, I asked Ranger Jed, I was like, you know, how far is it to that sign? I said, how far did I go? He said, you went a mile.
You went a mile?
I said, oh, so it's a mile that way? He said, no, it's a half a mile. You went a mile. You went out a half a mile and you came back. Come on, look at that. Can you believe it's the middle of May? You probably recognize this road from my previous video about the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Today, it's about the pot of gold at the end of the tram at the top of the mountain, the Mount San Jacinto State Park. It is truly a treasure. I highly recommend you guys check it out. We're not going to spend any time showing the tram. We're going to have a discussion with a friend of mine, Nick, who is an interpreter for the state parks. He's going to explain it about the tram, but then we're going to go for a hike. We're going to be hitting the Wilderness Trail. The Wilderness Trail requires a permit. So, in these videos, these multi-part videos, first one was the tram. This one's all about Mount San Jacinto State Park Wilderness Trail, and then the next video is going to be about Desert View Trail and the Nature Trail and the views that they offer. So I had to break it up for timing's sake, but I hope you guys enjoyed today. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be beautiful. It's the middle of May and there's snow on the ground. So I just wanted to share that with you and get your take on it. So enjoy. Here we go. This is the entrance to the Palm Springs Tramway, and that's how you get to Mount San Jacinto State Park. And please hit that subscribe button because I'm on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you. Okay, so now we're on the ground level. I wonder if this is my man Nick's station here. I bet you Nick has got something to do with this. So this is my buddy Nick. He was in the middle of explaining how the tram came to be, and then I realized there's no way I'm going to remember all this stuff. So I was like, Nick, would you mind being on my video and explaining this? And this guy is a natural. So we're going to listen to Nick and explain how this tram came to be. Because I came here wondering, what was the purpose of this? Because you get up here, you're expecting certain things, and it's kind of limited, but, you know, that's intentional.
Absolutely.
It's intentional.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we are at Mount San Jacinto State Park. This is the highest state park in all of California. We're one of 279 other state parks in California. And at the time when we were designated a state park in 1932, our designation was to be a state park wilderness, meaning to be as unfettered by habitation of humans as possible. So everything is as rustic as possible. There's no blazes and signs. There's no blinking, flashing neon lights to keep you on trail. And there are signs at junctions to keep people on track for trails and to not get totally lost in the wilderness, because safety is a thing. But at the time for the tram, when the idea was proposed in 1931 by Mr. Francis Crockett, the tram originally was proposed to be a whole entire winter park. And there was originally the plans for not just the tram, but also ski lifts to go on up.
I get back to the ranger station, I asked Ranger Jed, I was like, you know, how far is it to that sign? I said, how far did I go? He said, you went a mile.
You went a mile?
I said, oh, so it's a mile that way? He said, no, it's a half mile. You went a mile. You went out a half a mile and you came back. I was all proud of me up until he said that. But go ahead, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
No, so at the time, you know, the Winter Park Authority was created to become a liaison in between the state of California and the Palm Springs Aerial Tram Company. And then in 1961, construction was started, and then that lasted for less than 2 years. And so all the big, massive beams that we have within the building, that's a good little camera shot right there.
Yeah.
All of those were brought in via helicopter. And that was over 23,000 helicopter flights. Nobody got killed.
Yeah.
I can imagine some people got a couple boo-boos here and there, but nobody died during construction. And if you can imagine, as you go up and over, 5 different towers, the first tower was constructed with easiest access because you could have a small little access road, but everything else was flown in. Materials dropped off onto some rock cliffs, and then folks were lowered down, hoisted down via helicopter, and then towers were constructed. To this day, we still have the Winter Park Authority acting as a liaison, you know, helping us negotiate these new 25-year terms for operations. We're on year 2 of a new 25-year lease agreement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun little fact.
See there?
Yeah, the Winter Adventure Center is still operated through the Palm Springs River Tram, and that's yonder-wise, you know,
Okay.
by about like 0.15 miles or so, a few miles to get over there. They'll rent out snowshoes, sleds, other snow play equipment, and the tram also, they're responsible for maintaining the pathway going down into the valley below. Once you step foot onto dirt, then it becomes Mount San Jacinto State Park officially.
Thank you, Nick. This guy is awesome. Thank you, brother. This is what you have to look forward to when you get off the tram and go to the ground level. We are about to hit the trails. I hope not literally, just figuratively. That's it. That's where we're going. There's still snow on the ground. A bunch of switchbacks. Makes sense though. Don't want to have a runaway situation. We'll get over here, go to the ranger station, get a permit to explore. They don't cost anything, but you have to fill them out if you're going in a certain direction because they want to make sure you make it back before they send out the troops. So down there, and you'll see the majority of folks are going to go this way because that's where you don't need a permit to hike. That area there is pretty much open, it's like a park. But once you head down this direction, once you get past that building, you need a permit. Because they want to know how far you go. Well, they don't care how far you go. They just want to make sure you get back to here. Officer Jed was awesome. Gave me a lowdown on this area. I am going to get some of those snow cleats to just strap onto my shoes. Never know. Come up here and I run in the snow. All right. Oh yeah. I could do this. This isn't too bad. There's snow. There's snow. This is beautiful. Willow Creek, hiking and camping. Round Valley Loop. Let's do the Round Valley Loop. Let's get on the trail. I don't want to be a statistic. Absolutely beautiful. Come on, look at that. Can you believe it's the middle of May? Look at that beautiful tree. Mount San Jacinto State Park. And every time I think about turning around, I see something that intrigues me. Wow, come on. Look at this. Can you believe this? This is absolutely beautiful. Totally get into this. It's totally worth the tram trip. You know, folks that are nervous about heights, it's only a 10-minute trip up the tram. Look at your phone, mess with your camera. This is totally worth dealing with that little short tram ride. Oh my God, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Something tells me I need to be going back though. All right, we're gonna get around this corner and that's it. See, this was worth it. This was worth it. Come on. Yes, sir. All right, just a little bit more and then we're turning around. There's a sign. We got to make it to the sign and then we're done. You know me and signs. I got to get to the sign. When you see a sign that warns you about mountain lions, it's important. See that word there? Important to take notice. Read the signs, people, and figure out how prepared you are to go forward. I know how prepared I am to go forward, and a stick and a GoPro is not exactly leveling up the playing field for me on mountain lion. So you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, that's right. We're turning around. Well, that's as far as I'm going for today without bear spray anyways. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to check out the tram video, there's a link to in the description below that'll take you there and show you all the fine dining restaurant and the fast food restaurant they have. Also, different lookout vantage points they have to see the Coachella Valley. And I'm on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could please like this video and hit that subscribe button, I would certainly appreciate it. And remember, when you're out here, in this case on the trails, or out on the road on a motorcycle, dealing with the public, please be careful and be kind.